Are you feeling the pressure to tip at restaurants and everywhere else? Don't worry, you're not alone. The pressure to tip and tip higher is being felt not just at restaurants, but at places that you would never tip before for little or no service. Have you noticed tip jars at airports, concession stands, gas stations, and other places where a person takes an item from the shelf behind them and hands it to you and expects a tip? Which is evident by the visible tip jar right in front of you. Now, TIP stands for to ensure promptness. Even though we feel tip pressure sometimes, we have to remember tipping is not an obligation, but rather a way to say thank you for a job well done. I remember when I was younger, many years ago, the normal tip was 15%. Now, somewhere along the way, it grew to 20% as a norm, but now that seems to be slipping. In 2024, 38% of consumers were tipping more than 20%. During the COVID year of 2021, consumers really appreciate the service during a difficult time, and 56% of consumers gave a tip over 20%. Now, according to Toast, a restaurant payment system company, they say the average tip is now only 19.3% with data ending September 30th of 2024. 2025 may be a difficult year for restaurants and servers as well, as Americans are going to restaurants less than they did in 2023. This is causing restaurant chains and operators to have the highest bankruptcy in decades, not including 2020 during COVID. If you remember, the big nationwide chain of Red Lobster and TGI Fridays, both of them fell to be victims of bankruptcies. Restaurant owners are getting squeezed with higher costs for food, rent, utilities, and labor costs also continue to increase while their profits fall. It seems owners are trying to adapt as entire restaurant staffs, including waiters, cooks, bartenders, and hosts, average less working hours per week in 2024 than compared with 2023 based on federal data. Hopefully, things improve so we don't see more bankruptcies and closures of well-liked restaurants. I'm Brett Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, be sure to give it a like or comment, and feel free to check out our other YouTube videos and weekly newsletter for the latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.